Ryan on UFC here, going to throw out my fight predictions because I'm always throwing them out apparently. UFC 137 live on pay-per-view. This is George St. Pierre versus Carlos Condit for the 170 belt. We're going to start this at the bottom of the fight card. We got Downs fighting Nijum. Downs got quite a bit more experience and some ground game, so who knows who's going to win these underfights, but I got Downs for my prediction. Brandon Vera versus Elliot Marshall. What makes this fight interesting is because both of these guys are on very long losing streaks. Both of them coming in desperate. I'm going to give the edge to Brandon Vera because when Vera's on a hot winning streak, he fights like crap. When he's on a losing streak, hopefully he'll fight really good. Both these guys, they're going to stand and bang. Look for that fight to go all over the place. It's going to be good. Scott Jorgensen versus Jeff Curran. I like Jorgensen because he's got vitiligo, which is a disease where the pigment of your skin kind of falls off, kind of dissipates. So if the pigment of your skin is scared of you and it runs away, I think your enemies will too. Either way, he's a really good fighter, so I'm going to pick him to win that one. Tim Crador versus Brad Tavares. I like Tavares. He's just the better fighter. Tim's got a lot of heart, though. Oh, man, really like both these guys, but, you always got to pick one. So, Tavares, you have my vote. Tyson Griffin versus Bart Palazwinski. That's my attempt at that name. I got Tyson Griffin. Typically, everyone, if you want to debut in the UFC at 155, you get to fight Tyson Griffin, or you get to fight, another name that's about as average as Tyson Griffin, who wins and loses a lot. That could be a really good fight. I always have Griffin because Griffin just, typically beats people in the first fight. We'll see. It could be another fight of the night. Tyson Griffin's put on some shows. Moving on, Dennis Seaver versus Donald Cerrone. Both of these guys are on 5-fight win streaks. Dennis Seaver been around for a while. He's kind of really found, who he is as a fighter, what strategy works best for him, and especially his body type, because the guy's tiny. He's like a little tank, and he's starting to find that, certain movements with his body type are very effective. Having said that, I want Cerrone to win this bad. Cerrone is a much more entertaining fighter. I hate watching Seaver just kind of stalemate people, point people, go to decision. Cerrone's there to kill people, and that's why I like that guy. That's why I want him to win, why I think he's going to win. Main card looks like we got Crow Cop fighting Roy Nelson. I don't care if they air this fight because I hate both these people. Crow Cop's done nothing for the sport, and Roy Nelson's done nothing for the sport, but he has done something for Burger King, so good job, Roy. Roy Nelson will probably win that fight just because he's got more experience, not more experience, what am I trying to say? He's just better because Crow Cop's still old Crow Cop, and Roy Nelson is just a modern-day fighter. That's what I'm trying to say. Czech Congo versus Matt Mitrione. Matt Mitrione, the man who coined the phrase retard strength. So, Mitrione, I really hope somebody hits you in the face with a bat one day. This fight, Matt's going to win it. I really can't stand the guy. Czech Congo, he's getting better, but I think it's a little bit too late. And for the UFC, this is too many heavyweights to have on one card. Going on, BJ Penn versus Nick Diaz. BJ Penn will either finish this guy or maybe Diaz will shank BJ Penn. I don't know. They're friends, but you never know with the Diaz guy if he's bringing a weapon to a fight. But BJ Penn, way better. All around. Cannot wait to watch him smash Nick Diaz. Final fight, the main event, George St. Pierre versus Carlos Condit. George St. Pierre is my number one fighter, my favorite fighter overall, guys, even though he has had nothing but decisions. 5-round decisions. Chael Sonnen said, hey, why don't we not make them 5-minute rounds? Maybe 5 3-minute rounds, 5 4-minute rounds. Something like that. Maybe if it's a title fight, you just start the fight, and whenever somebody dies, that's when the fight's over, and that's how title fights are. It would definitely, it wouldn't encourage people to go say, hey, I'm going to go all 5 rounds, because there aren't 5 rounds. You just until someone dies. That's how that goes. Condit is a finisher. So don't blink, as Goldberg says. It could be awesome. If George St. Pierre loses, not really worried about it because I just want to see a really great fight, which is what I think we're going to see. So those are my predictions. Love them or hate them. We'll see you guys around.